Well, in order to understand the new version of LinkedIn, let's take a look at the things we're familiar with and see how they map into the new version. I'll identify the areas that are missing and the areas that are new. First, you'll notice at the very top we have our sort of icon bar that has our general search box. That's where we're used to doing quick and dirty searches for people and companies and titles and things of such nature. The advanced button to the right here is gone in the new version. So there's ways to do many of those functionalities, although scaled back, but there's not a button to get there. You'll have to get there in the new version way, and we'll show you that in the demo. You see some highlights of new conversations and things that have come up. Those sort of thought bubbles and mind bubbles up there are kind of gone in the new version as well. So it's just more streamlined, less things to take your eye away from the important things. What is really important is the menu system. There are no drop-down menus, so when we're familiar with hovering over a menu option and seeing things drop down to give us more granularity with what we want to do, well, that functionality is just different in the new version. The mobile devices out there are driving the desktop, and mobile devices don't really have much for drop-downs in that architecture. So let's take a look at Profile first. Profile has a number of functions that we're going to look at when we drop down. We can edit our profile, which is kind of familiar to us all. Who's viewed it? That functionality is there in the new version as well. And your updates, which has always been a weird place for this to be. Yes, you can see your new updates in the new version. So none of this functionality at this stage is sacrificed in the new version. Next over is My Network, and Connections is where you can see the folks you're already connected to. And these other functionalities are still there in the new version. They're just not behind a submenu. Jobs has a lot of functionality in the new version, and I'm not going to cover that here. You notice there's no submenu for Jobs. And Interests, the components under here are just rearranged in new areas over there. So instead of looking over here, you're just pretty much going to look over there. The functionality behind these other pieces are there as well in the new version. In the center here, you'll see about sharing updates and uploading photos and writing articles. All that functionality still there, just in a slightly different way. And actually it's streamlined pretty good in the new version. You'll see this sort of timeline of people in the middle here, and that just continues. There's more and more functionality for seeing what other people are saying and doing now than ever before. So there's a really quick little overview of the home page and some of the main menu functions. Let you know what kind of things are coming and going. I'll give you strategies for dealing with all these in the coming videos.